Hi guys, I'm Ronnie and this is Multicultural Motherhood, the place where I talk about multicultural family life. Now, as you know, I am a homeschooling mum of 4 children and we love to follow the nature curriculum, exploring nature with children in our homeschool. I often make videos about our nature study, so I will link a few useful videos down below so you can see some more about our nature curriculum. This week we are studying autumn leaves, so I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that we got up to and sharing some resources with you. So this week we are studying autumn leaves as part of our nature curriculum, and we are studying this painting by Tom Thomas and it's called Autumn Foliage. So the children are just having a go at reproducing this picture. I've just set up the table with some poster paints, which we've actually put on a paper plate because I find this a really good way to display the paints for them when they're painting, and it's easy, you can just throw it away after. So Della is having a go, my 8-year-old is having a go at reproducing this painting. This is the painting that my 6-year-old has just finished, and this one my 3-year-old did. So I think they've done a really good job with those. I'll show you Della's one when she's finished. This is my 8-year-old's finished painting. So this is what she copied from this one. So yeah, I think she's done a good job there. We are about to go out on our nature walk to see what kind of leaves we could find. So I just thought I'd show you quickly what books we've been using this week to learn about the leaves. This one, Why Do Leaves Change Colour? And this is a Let's Read and Find Out science book. I absolutely love all of the books I've read in this series. They are absolutely fantastic. They just display the information in a really simple and easy to understand way. There's always really useful information in there. This is all about why the leaves change colour, so it explains about the chlorophyll in the leaf and what happens in the autumn time to change the colour of the leaves. It's an absolutely brilliant book. I would really recommend it. It also tells you about the leaves that do not change colour and that stay on the tree as well. And it gives you a few activities to do at the end. So there's some leaf rubbing, and also this, which I've never done before, but I really want to try this out this year, is pressing leaves with an iron. So when we go on a nature walk today, I'm going to see if we can find some leaves to try this out. This is another book that we will be taking on our nature walk today, and this is going to help us identify any of the leaves that we find. Trees, Leaves and Barks. It's called by Diane Burns, and it just shows you all the different kinds of trees and what the leaves look like, the bark and the seeds, so you're able to identify what type of tree it is. It also has a couple of activities inside which can be done with things from trees, like this leaf mobile and a pine cone snack bar for birds. We will also be taking this field guide from the FSC, and this is a great guide for children. It's laminated and it just folds out. It's quite big. It folds out. I like these field guides because they are laminated. As you can see, it's quite shiny. So even if the weather's not good, if it's raining or if it's muddy and they get dirty, you'll just be able to wipe them clean and it won't damage. The weather will not damage them at all. So these are great. On the back here, we've also got another guide, and it's got the name and species, the bark, flowers, fruit, where it can be found, and other notes. So this is also really good to be able to identify trees. We have created these leaf identification sheets. So what we've done is we've stuck on the leaves with double-sided tape and then written which kind of tree they come from here. Della is doing some watercolour painting here. Can you tell me what you're painting?
I'm making an autumn tree.
An autumn tree and a big yellow leaf.
Yeah.
So have you finished your painting?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I love the colours. It's so colourful. Today the children are making leaf bowls out of clay. So what we've done so far is roll out some clay, and now the children are pressing leaves into it.
Oh, whoa, I rolled it.
And cutting around them. And if you press the leaf in really well, you can actually roll the leaf with a rolling pin.
Let's see what
You'll
it
get
looks like.
you'll get all the veins from the leaf on the clay.
Cool. What's that need to be? Whoa.
Now you can see all of the veins in that, so that's a really good one. And now we're just going to put it into a bowl while it dries to mould it into the shape of a bowl. So now the leaf has been cut out, we have put it into a bowl and we'll leave it in here while it dries, and it will take a day or two to dry, and after it's finished drying it will obviously stay in that moulded shape and the children will be able to paint it. Another idea that I had is just to cut a circular piece of clay and to press slightly smaller leaves into it, so we get a bit of clay which has the indentations of little leaves, and then once that's dry we can paint the leaves onto the clay. Okay, take the other bit off. Ooh, lovely. Look at the prints on that. So here are the finished bowls. This one was done by my 3-year-old. This one was done by my 8-year-old, very multicoloured there, and this one was done by my 6-year-old. This was the first time we'd pressed a couple of different leaves into a piece of clay rather than cutting around the leaf, and I actually really like the way this turned out. I just think it's really lovely. The way he's painted it in different colours as well, I think this is really effective. Definitely want to try out this technique again. With my preschooler, we are making a autumn leaves picture using tissue paper. Now what we've done here is drawn round his hand and the lower part of his arm to make the tree shape, and now we've got lots of cubes of tissue paper which he is going to stick on to make an autumn tree. So this is what my preschooler ended up doing. He got bored after just doing a couple of branches, but my 6-year-old did this lovely one which is supposed to be Peter Rabbit's burrow, and he did it like a pop-up. So pops up with the carrot there. He drew a door and a window, as you can see, and some of the Peter Rabbit characters round the outside. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in finding out how we follow Exploring Nature with Children curriculum for other weeks, I also have an autumn pond one coming up as well, which will probably be up in about a week or two. So if you would like to get notifications when I upload any of these videos, then don't forget to ring the bell button and you will get a notification when they go up. Also, I will be uploading my homeschool curriculum video next week on Monday, so don't forget to come back to see that. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to follow along my motherhood and homeschooling journey. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!